last-minute clutch attacks that lead to another down-to-the-wire clan war. Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, to Clash of Clans Attacks. I am your host, Galadon. We are going to bring you some clutch war attacks today from a recent clan war between Lost Phoenix and a pop-up clan in foreign characters. I have no idea what it means. You're welcome to let me know if you can translate that in the comments. But we're looking at a mid-war attack that kind of let us know that this was going to be a close one. This attacker number 20 going against our number 27. And of course, right away, notice the healers in the lineup, so we've got some sort of work with the Queen, whether you want to call it Immortal Queen, Invincible Queen, Insomniac Queen, because she won't go to sleep. You know that she's coming, and you have to love what this attacker does to lure out the clan castle. Off in the corner, you got the minion, but after the minion goes down, check out what he does next. He's going to drop a pair of healers in the corner, and with nobody to heal, they will draw the Lava Hound all the way out. So now the healers are there, and now the Queen goes down. So a great effective way to draw that Lava Hound all the way to the very edge of this village, and of course now the Queen will remain at full health while the healers do their job. But the only thing is, look at the clock. We are down a minute into this attack already before the clan castle lure is going to be complete. So the poison spell helps accelerate things a little bit, but here comes the extremely slow balloon. And notice the Queen, she is sharp. She turns and gets that balloon out of the way before it gets over her head, finishes off the lava pups, and now she is going to move in and start taking out structure after structure while those healers keep her at full health. And now the attacker goes ahead and drops in the golems, so a lot earlier than you might be used to seeing with this sort of attack. But the golems again are going to work to distract those defenses from the Queen. So she's going to continue to do damage. The King coming in at the bottom of the screen, and here we go, mass witches. So this is some sort of hybrid attack. You've got the mass witch attack, you had some golems in there, you also have the Queen working with healers, but we know from experience that this style base, this Nemesis Four Corners base, whatever you want to call it, is susceptible to the mass witch attacks if you can get your witches to survive to avoid splash damage, and it looks pretty good right now. They've all walked into that rage spell over the jump spell right into the town hall enclosure, so without the help of the heroes, the witches are just devastating all of those defenses in the center. There goes the town hall as well. So just witches and wizards doing the job. The King on the far left, the Queen on the right with her healer crew is doing serious damage, and you're at 69% damage, 2 stars down, and it's beginning to look like it could be a 3-star attack. Now the problem again, look at the clock, 30 seconds remain right now, and it is going to be awfully close. Just a few defensive structures left, and the Queen looking immortal as ever, almost at completely full health. Plenty of witches and skeletons remain. The King has gone down, but he is not going to be needed. You've got plenty of units left. Those skeletons just simply overwhelming everything in the Queen's path now, so she is not going to see any more damage. They're going to distract everything, but look at the time. The last 3 seconds of this raid, this attack came so close to 3 stars. Had that lure gone a little bit more quickly, that is most certainly a 3-star victory. But that was early in the war, and now we are looking at the last 35 minutes of this war, and it looks like there will not be a single 3-star. We've 2-starred just about every base as they have ours. It's beginning to look like yet another tie, 100 to 100 stars. And then Rob moves in with the Queen and the healers once again. Invincible Queen, Immortal Queen, Insomniac Queen. She is moving in, and Rob has really been focusing on this attack a lot, practicing a lot, sharing it in clan, and we appreciate that. He's also been working on teaching others, and he has to use the Royal Cloak there early to keep the Queen up, so that's a little bit costly, beginning to look like maybe things aren't going to go that smoothly. But look down to the right, there is the jump spell and the golems moving in. So that is really the key to this attack, is letting the Queen get some structures down and just timing that entry to the base so that she will join the force and continue to be protected by those golems, having done the job. And there it goes, once again, mass witches like we saw earlier. So the Queen with the healers and a go wee wee style attack Some people said that this was not supposed to happen, that you weren't supposed to do it this way, but Rob says otherwise as he moves in, and units just crushing this village right now. The healers have moved on though, and it's become a healing golem party as the healers are healing that lead golem. The queen in behind, she's at full health. The witches doing a great job there. You can see a lot of them moving around the outside of the village and through the center. Town hall down, and here comes the second star, 52%, and they said it couldn't be done. But it's looking good for Rob right now. He is well on his way to 2/3 damage on this village, and the queen is still at full health. And surprisingly, the healers healing that golem, it's working out pretty well because now the golem is going to be able to serve as a bodyguard for the queen. At the top of the village, just a couple of more defensive structures to go. She is not going to have a problem there. And lots of witches at the middle and the bottom of this village. And so that is going to make the difference. The witches, again, just having a heyday on this style-based setup. And as you can see, they're working their way through. They're eventually going to have to get out of that center wall, though, as they are gathering in the corner here. The queen taking out the archer tower, just helping the cloud of skeletons grow. And now finally she's going to help out with the wall. And going through that wall, here they come. A giant skeleton army, 90% damage. And it looks good for Rob. Just about every single defensive structure is down. And there is that healed golem now protecting the queen from that last cannon, 96% damage. And that is why I call it Immortal Queen, Insomniac Queen, Invincible Queen. Usually when this attack goes well, the queen will finish the battle at full health, and that is exactly what happens. Rob pulls a 3-star, puts Lost Phoenix in the lead. A beautiful attack. Everybody absolutely celebrating Rob's success. So with just a few minutes left in the war, things looked good, but Whiskey from the opposing clan wasn't done yet. And here it comes, but no healers this time. An attempt at this open style based design with mass witches. So I like the use of wall breakers, opening 3 entry paths, and then the Barbarians. Seems kind of strange, but that right there is to make sure there are no giant bombs in that corner. Very effective, and that is obviously where the witches are about to be deployed. The Barbarians just clearing the way like little minesweepers. And there it is, you can see the glow in the corner. Here they come, an army of witches and skeletons moving in from the right-hand side. Here come the heroes as well, right behind. Golems at the top and the bottom. Giant bomb gets triggered early, does not affect the raid. There is a jump spell, and the witch is just absolutely creating that cloud of skeletons. Watch them melt through the king almost instantaneously. Those skeletons just vaporize the king, get him out of the way, and they move on to more and more structures, absolutely devastating this village. And Whiskey, even this early on, things looking really good because the queen once again at full health, this time without the use of healers, but instead the witches and skeletons distracting every single defense from the area. She has hardly taken a single hit point of damage at this point, and now they're in over the jump spell and again going around that middle ring as well. So 2 big groups of skeletons and witches, one group with the king, the other moving with the queen, and now they're working on that town hall. Serious damage to the town hall from the witches and the skeletons and of course the queen. So there's the second star, but that is absolutely not what Whiskey wants. Going for that 3-star attack, and it's going to come down to the center of this village. If those big defenses can be taken out, the Teslas, the Inferno Tower, the Expo, there's only a couple of splash damaging structures remaining, just 1 mortar and 1 wizard tower, and that is the center of the village completely cleared out. And now it begins to look like the previous attacks as the units have to work their way out of the center. But again, not a whole lot of defenses remain. This was a very spread out village design, and that is definitely weak against masses of witches and skeletons. There they are through the wall. The queen now finally taking some serious damage. But again, the skeletons and the witches providing cover for the queen. They move in, the skeletons in front of the queen, and distract the wizard tower. It is about to go down to the queen, and that's going to leave just a couple of structures left at the bottom of your screen. Units moving in, and this time there is going to be enough time. The queen rushing down there along with some archers, taking out the last 2 structures. And you know what this means? With only moments left in the war, they have tied it up. And that is how it's going to end. Another draw, but this time it's 101 to 101. 49 2-star attacks and 1 3-star attack each. So a dramatic ending to an epic clan war. Thank you that other clan for a great and well-fought battle. Thanks you guys for watching all the way to the end of this episode. Please don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite for daily Clash of Clans content. And yes, as always, I will see you guys back here tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon! 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 Galadon!
What?
Oh, I have nothing to say.
Well, apparently there is a first time for everything.